Welcome to Big Belly Breathing. Welcome to Story Time. On my YouTube channel, Book Nook, at Big Belly Breathing, I read books aloud in French and in English. But here at Story Time, I say stories that I wrote using special words from our listeners. Today's story is inspired by Nathalia, Lucia J, Zoe, Marcelle, and Javi, and uses these words: summer vacation, spice, contortion, rose, and rocks. If you'd like to contribute some words to a future story, please send me a message. Now, for our story titled International Orange, San Francisco's Magical Spice. Once upon a time, in the bustling city of San Francisco, during the gold rush era, lived a spirited young girl named Liliana, but everyone called her Lily. She was eagerly awaiting the arrival of summer vacation, a time when her imagination could run wild and adventures awaited at every corner. One particularly foggy morning, as Lily strolled along the bustling waterfront, a mysterious spice trader caught her eye. The trader, known as Mr. Patel, had a cart filled with exotic spices from far-off lands. Lily's curiosity got the better of her, and she approached, inhaling the intoxicating aromas. "Hello, young adventurer. Would you like to embark on a magical journey of flavors and discover the secret behind the most extraordinary spice in my collection?" Mr. Patel had a twinkle in his eye as he asked that question. Intrigued, Lily agreed, and Mr. Patel handed her a small pouch containing a spice called International Orange. Legend had it that this bright orange spice could transport the one who possessed it to the most beautiful places in the world. Overwhelmed by the possibilities, Lily closed her eyes, held the pouch tight, and whispered, "International Orange, take me where dreams come alive." Poops! In an instant, Lily found herself on the edge of a magnificent rose garden high up in the mountains. The air was filled with a sweet scent of blossoms, and vibrant hues of red, pink, and yellow surrounded her. This was a beautiful place, with a gorgeous lake to swim in and loads of fresh fruit growing on the trees. However, there was a catch. Lily discovered that she couldn't leave until she solved a puzzle that required patience and contortion. There was no way out of this magnificent garden. She couldn't believe that it had worked, and that she'd been beamed to a new place, this garden. But she became nervous, since she could not leave whenever she wished. So she told herself to quiet her mind and heart by breathing slowly. She knew that she needed to be calm to figure out what to do, and so she slowly began to inhale for a count of 4, and then exhale for a count of 8. This helped, but she needed more. It was time to place her hands on the sea of tranquility, the place on her body that she would press when she really needed help bringing peace into her body, brain, and heart. It's the spot on her sternum, in the middle of her chest, under her neck, that is hard, on the bone. She placed her hands there in the shape of a heart and breathed in deeply and slowly unfurled her hands to make the shape of a diamond. And just as slowly as she exhaled, back to a heart shape. For the next minute, she did this without stopping. Then, among the rose bushes, she spotted a series of rocks with ancient symbols etched onto them. Immediately, she understood that each rock needed to be placed in the correct order to reveal the path back home. The symbols were intricate, and Lily realized that deciphering them would be no easy task. As Lily puzzled over the rocks, she encountered a mischievous sprite named Spark, who guarded the entrance to the puzzle. Spark delighted in creating challenges and mischief, making Lily's quest even more challenging. The symbols seemed to change whenever Spark giggled, and it took all of Lily's patience to keep up. With each attempt to solve the puzzle, Lily faced new twists and turns. One day, a thunderstorm rolled in, causing the rocks to become slippery and the symbols harder to discern. Lily had to use her quick thinking and nimble contortion to secure the rocks in place before the storm intensified. Days turned into nights, and Lily's hands were worn from countless attempts. Yet she remained resolute and patient, driven by the dream of returning home to San Francisco and the mysteries the rose garden held. As Lily continued to puzzle over the rocks, she met Arthur, a wise and friendly snail who called the rose garden his home. Arthur offered her assistance, sharing tales of the garden's history and the secret of the international orange spice. Arthur told her that if she could unlock the puzzle, she would not only be able to open the portal back up to return home to San Francisco, but that she could use the orange spice bag to travel to any place during any time period, any time she wanted. With this in mind, it became that much more important to figure out the puzzle. Together, they worked tirelessly, moving the rocks, and with each attempt, they discovered more about the symbols. It took several more days of patience and many twists and turns, but Lily remained determined. And then it happened. One warm afternoon, as the last rock clicked into place, a magical portal appeared, shimmering with golden light. Lily bid farewell to her new-found snail friend Arthur and stepped through the portal. To her delight, Lily found herself back on the lively streets of San Francisco, the pouch still in her hands. The once mysterious symbols were now etched on the pouch, a reminder of the patience that led her to this magical adventure. She knew that from now on, she held a magical key to other worlds. This had been her first adventure, but since she'd been able to solve the puzzle, she now knew that she could go wherever she wished. As summer vacation continued, Lily couldn't wait to share her story with friends and family. The orange spice became a cherished treasure, a reminder that even in the face of challenges, patience and a touch of magic could turn any adventure into a golden dream. And so, with the fog belt overhead, Lily continued to explore the enchanting streets of San Francisco, where every corner held the promise of another extraordinary journey. See you next time for our next story. Bye!